Hello everyone, it's Janice here. I have a project shared today, a Diamond Eyes Design Team project. If you watched my, I guess it was my last video, a haul video, you may remember that I had mentioned that Jeff had a birthday this week. In fact, his birthday was Thursday, January the 29th. And on that haul video, I had mentioned that I wanted to make him a card. Well, I got the card made, and in time for his birthday, but I didn't get the opportunity to do the video until today. So today, Friday. So anyway, I wanted to show you the card that I made for him. And yeah, some of the items that I used are here, and I'll share those. The dies that I used from Diamond Dies are, I used this gears set. You get a set of 6 dies with this set. This is a very masculine card, so no flowers. I used the Labels 1 nesting die set, and I used the Top Note nesting die set. Labels 2 Top Note nesting die set, sorry. That's what that one's called. And I pretty much let the dies and the papers make my card. Just very, I'm not going to call it a simple card, but because it was easy to put together. That's not what I mean. But yeah, just the papers and the dies made the card for me. It's just all I can really say about it. Okay, and the papers that I used are the Premier Engraver collection. So, and I did a lot of layering, and these papers are perfect for that, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. See, like this sheet right here, I took this sheet, one of these like this out, and cut it apart and used, these pieces here to layer with. Okay. And with that collection, I used one of the key-shaped wire paper clips. And I also used one of the chipboard pieces from the collection. And I used that piece. But I don't know if you can tell on the video or not, but these have like almost a green tone to them. And so that piece didn't really match my papers very good, so I altered it. I covered it with a piece of paper. Revamped it. And then I used a couple of stamp sets by Tim Holtz. And I used this one right here that says Happy Birthday. And I stamped a message out for Jeff with this sentiment. Okay, and here is my card. I started out with the, the corrugated card base that we get from Michael's. I gessoed it up just a bit here and there. I used, oh yes, I did use some sprays by Shimmer's Paints. For my gears, I cut my gears out of the black chipboard that we get at Joann's, and then I sprayed them with this one. And I know that these are really hard to see on the colors that are dark, but it's called Hot Fudge Vibes Spray by Shimmer's Paints. And then I did some flicking on my card with this one. It's called Before Dawn. Beautiful, beautiful color. It's like a black with a bit of a shimmer to it. So you can tell maybe on the background, let's turn it over. That's the Before Dawn color. And I didn't spray it, I just flicked it onto my card. You know, I didn't really want a big spray. But I did spray the gears with the hot fudge. Okay. So I prepped the card itself, the base, cut my nesting labels to top note, rather, die. I cut the largest one with chipboard and the designer paper, and I cut the next to the largest one with chipboard and the designer paper, because I really wanted that, you know, the sturdiness of the chipboard, because I wanted to pop them up from each other and from the card. Okay, I distressed all of my edges with, first I used the Frayed Burlap Distress Ink by Tim Holtz, and then I did the very edge with Walnut Stain, and then I went around it here and there with my Prima Distress tool. And, you know, just frayed the edges a bit. Okay, after I got all that down, then that's whenever I started cutting those papers apart that I showed you and did all that layering right there. See. And I used one of them, you know, with the clock on it on top. I told you what I did with the gears. I did cut the gears in half, you know, and just stuck them in between some of the layers. Okay, and then that's where I used that clip, paper clip that looks like the key. And then here is that chipboard piece that I altered. And I just, you know, I glued it down to the piece of paper with glue stick, and then cut around it and sanded the edges a bit, and yeah, and then inked the edges. And I did use the sprays on a paintbrush right around the edge a bit here and there too. That just before dawn spray. Get that to focus in a bit. And that's where I stamped the happy birthday. So I just love how the card came out. Can you see the shimmer on the gears when I move it? There, yeah. That spray, the hot fudge spray, beautiful color. So, and you see what I mean about the dies and the paper just made this card. So, alright, and then on the inside, I first just put down a piece of cardstock. And then the next to the largest top note die. And then this is where I used the Labels 1 nesting set. And, you know, used it long ways instead of sideways. And stamped a message for Jeff there. And then I went ahead and used the rest of the gears. I cut the gears one time. Like I said, I cut some of them in half. I left this one whole, but the rest of them, I believe, were cut in half. You know, that one and that one are the whole. But the rest of them were cut in half, so I used every one of those gears on this card. I did pop this, the Labels 1 up just a bit from the inside there, just so it would lay right, you know, since I was layering. So, yeah, I think the card came out really cute. Jeff loved it. I did write a message to Jeff, and, you know, and laid it on the inside whenever I gave him his card yesterday. So, Yeah, I just love how it came out. And just, yeah, so easy. These dies are so much fun to work with and just do the work for you. So, yeah, I hope this will maybe inspire y'all to purchase some dies from Diamond Dies. Um, if you do, you can use my coupon code, thanks Janice, and you'll get 10% off of your entire purchase of $35 or more plus free shipping. And let me get this to focus. Also, I wanted to remind y'all of the Diamond Eyes February card exchange challenge that they have going on over on the Facebook page, the Diamond Eyes Facebook page. I'm going to put that link in the description box below, along with the link, to the store. In my coupon code and all that information. I'll put all that down below for you. But the card exchange, let's see, I do know that the deadline to sign up for the February is February the 6th, but you have until February the 13th to make your card, because that's when the deadline to mail it out is February the 13th. And then the reveal date will be March 1st. We did this, Diamond Eyes did this in January, and so our reveal date for the January cards is coming up on February the 1st. So not only will you receive a card from someone, you will also be put into a drawing to win a $15 gift certificate to Diamond Eyes. So yeah, and the Diamond Eyes design team members are allowed to join in it, on this. So I did in January, and I am signed up for February. So hopefully this will, inspire y'all to make a card and join in on the fun and, get an opportunity to win money or win a gift certificate to buy some more dies from Diamond Dies. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about my card. Give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and bye for now.